Hello year one and welcome to Wednesday's Maths. So like I said, we're starting a brand new unit today. So place value unit 3, so third time looking at place value, and this time we're going numbers up to 50, which is very exciting. So we're starting that today, and our first lesson is numbers to 50. So we're just going to count to 50. So I know that we can all count to 100, but we're just going to count to 50 today. Okay, we're going to start on 0, we're going to go up to 50, and we're going to be number ninjas, just like we are in the classroom. And you're going to join in with me. And it's going to be a bit weird for me because I'm so used to hearing you all, and I don't really say anything when we count, but I'm going to count and then I want you to join in with me at home, okay? So you're ready, number ninjas? 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Well done, year one. And normally I have, when we do this in the classroom, I have my special stickers, don't I? So I'm sure you'd all deserve a special sticker for that. So give yourself a pat on the back. And shall we count now backwards from 50? So we haven't practiced this as much as we've practiced counting forwards. It's really important to be able to count backwards. So let's see if we can do that as we're starting on 50 this time. We're going to go backwards until we get to 0, okay? So you ready to be number ninjas again? Show me that you're ready. Okay, we're counting from 50 backwards. 1, 2, 3. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Fantastic, number ninjas. Well done you, okay? So number ninjas can relax for a second. Now our first job today, we've got a number track here and it goes from 35 to 49. So this time it's exactly the same as what we've just been doing, counting, but we're using the number track to help us and we're not starting from 0 because it's quite easy, isn't it, to go from 0 all the time because you get into that same rhythm. If you're starting on a different number, it can sometimes get a little bit confusing. So our first job is to count forwards from 35 to 49. So that's the whole of this number track, okay? So we're going to count up. You can use the numbers there to help you. I'm going to stop when we get to 49. Okay, so not starting on 0, starting on 35. So show me your number ninjas again. Okay, starting on 35. 3, 2, 1, go. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. And we're stopping there. Brilliant, well done. Okay, now this time we're counting backwards from this number here, 46 to 38. So it's not the whole of this now. So here's the number 46. is number 38. So it's really important to be able to count from any numbers because it gets those numbers in your head, because if you just count from 0 up and then from 50 back, it becomes a bit of a pattern. So that's why we're practicing this. So we're counting backwards now, going this way. Are you ready? So starting on 46 and we're stopping on 38. Okay, and the managers, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, and stop. I was about to go further then, and then I realised 38. Well done. Okay, so your final job now is on this page is to count from 46 to 59. Now that is actually bigger than 50, isn't it? But I know that you can count all the way up to 100 anyway. So I'd like you to pause the video and count from 46 to 59. Brilliant job, well done year one. Okay, so we're going to do our maths a little bit differently today. So normally we have our questions through our explore pages, but if we were in school, we'd be using step worksheets a bit more now. So I thought we'd do a step worksheet today. So you obviously don't have the worksheet, but you can just answer the questions in your book. So here are our step 1 questions. So there's 3 questions in this first part and there's 3 questions in this second part, okay? In the first part, you're counting forwards from the numbers you can see. So if you have a look at question 1, it's asking you to count forwards from 18 to 27. Okay, so in your book, I'd like you to write down the numbers going all the way from 18 to 27. So for example, I'm going to start at 18. And the next number I need is 19, and then 20, and so on. I'm going to go all the way till I get to 27. That's question 1. So I'm going to put number 1 here. Okay. You've got question 2. We're going from 23 to 35, and question 3, 33 to 43. Then these second parts, the next 1, 2, 3, they're going backwards. So make sure you go backwards. Okay, from 38 to 29 firstly. Okay, so I suggest that you pause the video on this page, write it down in your book, and then come back to me when you are done. Okay. Well done, year 1. Right, let's move on to the next explore page. So this is how many muffins are there. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, there's a bit of a number track here, but it's not going all the way along. Why isn't it going all the way along? What do you think you can notice about these muffins compared to these muffins here? What do you notice? Why haven't these muffins got numbers under them? Let's have a little chat at home or at school, so pause the video to do that. Brilliant, well done year 1. So my mathematical thinking here is, I can see a lot of muffins and I'm looking at this number line and it looks like there's 45. Can you see that the last muffin is on the number 45? But why don't these muffins have numbers under them? Well, have you noticed that each tray of muffins has got 10 muffins on? Do you want to count them with me to check? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each tray has got 10 muffins. So what could we count in when we were counting these to help us? Instead of counting in our ones, what could we count in if each tray's got 10? We could count in our tens, couldn't we? But only until a certain point, because then these muffins here, those aren't in groups of 10, are they? There's just 1. So we can count in our tens and our ones. So we are brilliant at counting in our tens. We've done counting in our tens and ones up to 20, so then we're going to be doing it a bit higher, okay? So let's count each one. I'll write the number underneath, and then we'll see if we get to this number 40. Are you ready? So 10, I don't know why I'm doing it with my pen. Let me write it down like this. 10, 20, 30, and then 40. So can you see how these ones have been counted in tens? And then we switch our brains into 1. So it's a tricky thing to do. You've got to have your brain working in tens, and then you're going to swap it over to ones. Okay, so should we try and do that? Count with me, ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 41. So instead of saying 50, now we need to switch our brains because we're going to 41. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Can you see how that's so much quicker than having to count each muffin individually because we know there's 10 in one group? Well done, year one. Okay, our next explore page says these counters both show the same number. It says which one is easier to count and why. So without you needing to count them, I'm telling you that this group here and this group here are both the same number. I'm not going to tell you what number it is, but they're both the same. Why is it that one of them is easier to count? And which one is it? Okay, which one? If you had to decide which group you would want to count, which one would you choose and why? Okay, so please pause the video now and have a chat about that at home or at school. Well done. I wonder if anybody has chosen the same group as me. I think you probably all have. I think this group over here is easier to count than this group here. And I think that because, can you hear me saying my reasoning there? I'm using I think that because these counters are split up into tens on the tens frame, aren't they? Okay, so how many full tens frames can you see? Should we count them? 1, 2. So there are 2 full tens frames and then there's some more. So we can count these first 2 in our tens, and then just like we did with the muffins, we can switch to our ones and we can count these ones in our ones because this tens frame is not full. If we counted them all in our tens, 10, 20, 30, would be incorrect because there are some spaces on this third tens frame. So we can count these in our tens and then we're going to switch to our ones, okay? So here we've got 10, 20. Now we can almost put that 20 in our heads like we were doing in our addition unit. And now we can count on from 20. Ready? 20. Let's get a different colour pen. 20, 21, 22. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Should try again. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so it's 28 all together. So let's count the other one now and see how easy that one is. Can you count with me when I put a dot on each one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm having a bit of a mare with my finger today, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I don't know about you, year one, but I'm out of breath trying to count all of those. So can you see that it's the same number? But which one was easier for me to count? It was so much easier for me to count in my tens and ones, wasn't it? That's why we learn about our tens and ones and we learn about tens frames to make it easier for us because there's a bigger chance that you could have gone wrong there. So I was really careful to put a dot on each counter, but I could have accidentally missed one out, or I could have put a dot on one twice and then I would have got an incorrect number. Okay, so this is why this one is much easier. So your step 2 and your step 3 questions, they have this one is step 2 is how many sweets are there? This is one question per step. How many sweets are there and how did you count them? So you need to answer how many sweets there are and then you need to write underneath how you counted them. And step 3, it says tick the box, it's easier to count. So obviously you can't tick it, so you can write box A or box B and explain why. Just like I did with this last question, I said, I think this because I explained my thinking. That's what I need you to do for step 3. Okay, so 2 questions, step 2 and step 3. Once you've done that, I'd like you to come back because I've got one more reasoning question for your problem solving maths challenge. Okay, so pause the video now to complete step 2 and step 3. Brilliant, well done, year 1. So let's have a look at our maths challenge. Okay, so this is Annie and she counts how many muffins she has. And she says, I've got 35 muffins. Do you agree with Annie? Explain your thinking. So you don't need to write this one down. You can just have a chat at home. I want you to have a look at what she's done and see if she is correct, okay? Pause the video now to have a little chat. Well done, year 1. So who agrees with Annie or who disagreed with Annie? Well, I disagree with Annie and I was having a think And I was counting, I was thinking, I can definitely see 3 10s. Because can you see there's the trays of muffins again? So I've got 10, 20, 30. So I think part of her numbers, she's definitely got 3 10s. But what's gone wrong here? 10, 20, 30, 30. Can you see how she has counted 30 twice? Because she's got 30 muffins already. And then with her first one, she's counted 30 again. So this number should actually be 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So actually, she's made a bit of a mistake there, hasn't she? She's counted 30 twice and she's accidentally said she's got 35 and in fact she's got 36. So well done if you spotted that. And well done for your first lesson on Place Value Unit 3. And I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our next lesson. Bye everyone.